Hello and welcome to the Moore Yachts YouTube channel. Today we're down in Poole on the south coast of the UK at the home of Boston Whaler UK. We're here to look at this lovely example of a 2023 model year Boston Whaler 220 Dauntless. This example is fully specified with every option you'd want for perfect boating on the south coast in the UK. With the larger and more desirable Mercury 250 horsepower V8 and many options to add, this really is a beautiful boat. This example is ready to go and is available immediately, so if you're looking for something special, please do get in contact and discuss this fine opportunity with us. As always, if you're enjoying our videos, please do like, share and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go and have a little look round. Starting on the outside, just want to show you the hull just so you can get an idea of what she looks like. We have got some other pictures, so hopefully we can show those in the video, but it's got this upgraded platinum grey hull which you can see just here, and then I just wanted to point out it's got the white rubbing strake with stainless steel insert, which is an upgrade. We're just going to walk around like we normally do and just show you some of the bits on the boat. So as mentioned, it's got the 250 horsepower V8 Mercury engine with the white cowling, which is also an additional upgrade. And then we've got the trim tabs, which you can see in the water there. And then we've got the underwater lights, which I've put on so you can see what they're like. And they change between white and blue, and there's various different colour selections you can have on there. Looking at the engine again, we've got the 4-blade stainless steel propeller. And it's got the hydraulic steering and the electronic controls on it, which I'll show you the controls in a minute. Got this lovely access area onto the back of the boat. Just going to walk along, just show you a little bit more before we go on board. Just coming up to the bow here. So this has got the split bow rails on the front, so it's easy to get through if you want to. They're also the higher rails rather than the low ones, which is an option on this boat, so it's nice and safe with the family on board. You've got the anchor roller here with the stainless steel cleat. All the deck hardware is lovely stainless steel finish. Got the navigation lights here at the front. And then I just want to show you before we get on board the platinum grey hull, which really is beautiful. The boat's got white anti-foul as well, so it looks really nice in the water. And then this is that white rubbing strake with the stainless insert that I mentioned. Again, an option on the boat. So as we just walk round, just quickly show you inside before we get on board. And then I'm just going to step on now, take you for a little walk round. So I think I'll start up at the bow, as we've been there already. So you've got these lovely cushions on the front here, and underneath the forward one here, you've got your anchor locker, which we've got a nice stainless steel anchor in there and rope for it with some chain on there, stainless steel chain as well. So again, ready to go, ready to be enjoyed, fully equipped and perfect for use here on the south coast. As I come back, you then have another storage locker in here, which we've got some covers on. And then around the front here we have various drinks holders, fishing rod holders, like I say, nice stainless steel deck hardware. And then on the port side as we come round, again, drinks holders, fishing rods holders. First set of speakers, there are 7 speakers in total on this boat, but I'll go through that in a bit more detail in a minute. This is one of the pair of the 7-inch, there's 2 pairs of 7-inch, one 8-inch and then a 12-inch sub as well. And just while we're here, there's a remote control at the bow here, so you can turn the music up and down on here. It's not turned on at the moment, but just if you are up here entertaining, then you can obviously turn it up and down here rather than having to go back to the console. As we move round, just want to show you on here, you've got this lovely double sort of chaise lounge sunbathing area. And underneath it you have plenty of storage. So if I just lift this up now, sorry, it's difficult doing this with one hand. So this is a really nicely finished fiberglass storage area with some proper weight to it. You can see you've got decent stainless steel gas struts on there holding everything up, and then this is your table that goes into a pole at the front here, so if you're sat around at the front entertaining or picnicking, you have got a little table to put your stuff on. As we look down into this compartment, you can see you've got the nicely finished floor on here, and then there's plenty of storage for fenders, ropes, whatever else you want to put in there. This in here at the moment is the ski pole. So this has got the optional ski pole on it. There's a section at the back which I'll show you shortly. You take the cap off, put the ski pole in, and you're good to go for wakeboarding or skiing or whatever you want to do. Again, just point out the detail on here and the quality, all nicely gel finished, nice rubber on here just to protect everything, just beautifully done. Again, you look at the hardware on here, nice stainless steel latches, not going to corrode, looks really good. And then underneath here, if you haven't got the covers on, you've got the stippled fiberglass finish, so it's all non-slip. Either side of here you have the armrests that lift up and down, you've got further drink holders, and then you come up to the console and you've got the screen here. Just talking about the table, this is the fitting that the table leg goes into, and that holds it in place. And then as we come back along the boat here and coming down the starboard side, because you have access into the console in here, so I'll just open this up. Again, really nicely finished, fiberglass door, good quality, and then you've got plenty of space underneath the console here. This boat's had the synthetic teak put in, which is again another expensive option on here. It's been done in the tri-colour teak. You'll see that as we walk around the boat, really finishes it off nicely. And then in here, this is the leg here for the table. You can see the ski pole coming through from the forward hatch there. You've got the Dometic porta potty in here, and then you've got your engine key, and you've got the Raymarine VHF, and that's also got the AIS receiver in it, I think. And then underneath here you've got a hatch to access the back of the helm console, and inside there you've got the amplifiers for the stereo and all the gubbins for the electronics that need to be hidden out of the way. Plenty of access panels, again all nicely gel washed, typical Boston Whaler quality. You just don't get it on any other boats. People say that they are premium brand, and there is a reason for that, because they're just so beautifully finished. As we come back, talking about stereos again, this is one of the 8-inch speakers that we've got on the boat. These are all backlit LED as well, so there's plenty of lighting on here, just looks fabulous. Coming back to the console, you can see I've got the model inscription on here, nice big chunky console. As we look on here, you've got a charging pad for your phone here, Ritchie compass, plenty of space, and then you've also got USB or a twin USB port there for connecting any of your phones or charging up, whatever you want to do. This is for the navigation light, so we've got the nav lights on at the moment, but there is also a pole to go in for the running light or the anchor light, and that just fits in there nicely. Coming back round and looking at the console, just want to show you the seating first of all, because we've got one of the bolsters up and one of them down. So you've got this lovely twin helm seat, again movable armrests, and then you've got the flip up bolsters on here, so if you want to sit down, the boat's really comfortable to drive sitting down. You've got a very commanding position, it's very easy to see what's going on, or if you want to stand and lean to, then you can do. I've just come in here now and I'm just leaning to. Again, really good access to everything. As we come to the helm, I will pan out in a minute and go behind and show you in a bit more detail, but we've got the twin drinks holders down here. We have the optional glove box here, and just inside the glove box we have the control here for the speaker lights. That can also be controlled on an app, I understand, but you can change the colours and the scenes and the settings on there. That's fully lockable, so is the console, so is the hatch at the front, so the boat's nice and secure. In the middle here we have the Mercury computer for the engine. So if we just have a quick look on here, I'm not sure which one it is, I'll just move down, let's have a look at system. So I just wanted to check, engine hours are currently 99 on here, so not a lot of use. As I said, it's been fully serviced, it is ready to go. The boat can be picked up next week, taken away and enjoyed for the remainder of the summer. I'll just go back to the home screen on here, show you. There we go. So you've got your rev counter, trim, etc, etc. This boat has the active trim system in it, which is all built into the throttle housing, which I'll show you in a minute. And we also have on here the engine instrumentation is connected to the multifunction display, so if you want to run with bigger displays so you can see what's going on, you can do. Whilst I'm on here, the multifunction display, top of the range Raymarine Axiom chart plotter, multifunction display. This is the largest you can fit on here and was upgraded from what they'd normally do, and there was a lot of thought and care that went into the fitting of everything on here and where it was located. Now on this you can do pretty much anything, and you can set it up to be used however you want. I'm just going to put it onto the chart fish finder setting at the moment. So as you can see, we're down here in Poole at the home of Boston Whaler at Lake Yard. This has got the full UK maps in here, and then we've got the fish finder on here, which is an upgraded transducer. It's the premium in-hole transducer, so it's not a cheap plastic one that's just sat on the back. It is a really good system on here. Next to there we have the Fusion stereo system. Now, as I said, the stereo on this boat is pretty special. It's a top of the range Fusion head unit, which is fully app controllable, and it has 2 JL Audio amps fitted to it, with 7 JL Audio M6 speakers, which are the top of the range ones. So the sound on this really is sensational. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to appreciate it. We've just got it on the radio at the moment. Let's just see if we can find some music. Just seems to be adverts. I mean, I haven't even turned that up properly, but it just gives you an idea of the power on here. So again, it really is a special system on here. The stereo also has a DAB antenna on it, and it's Bluetooth to your phone, so it has every eventuality on there that you can think of. Coming down below, got the bilge pump switch here, the auxiliary bilge. This is the control for the Lumishore underwater lights, so you turn them on and off here, and then you change the scene below. Fresh water, so there is a little fresh water tank on here with a transom shower. Again, perfect if you've been swimming and you just want to shower off when you come out of the water. Courtesy lights, so this has got the blue low level courtesy lights on it as well. Nav and anchor lights, horn, and then you have another cigarette lighter socket 12-volt receptacle here. As we come back, just because we've just shown you the courtesy lights, those are them there. There's a few of them dotted around the boat, so again at night when it's dark you've got plenty of light and it looks really good. On the helm here you've got the stainless steel Boston Whaler inscribed steering wheel with the handle on here, so again really easy to move around when you're using the boat. And then this is also on a tilt function, so you can change the angle of the wheel. Sorry, again, just trying to do it one-handed. And then we have the Mercury electronic engine controls here. So you've got your start-stop button here. So if I just put the engine down, you can probably hear that's going down at the moment. When the ignition key's in and switched on, put the engine down, and it's literally press the button, and then she fires up. You can see there, we've just started. Very, very smooth, this engine. V8 as mentioned, 250 horsepower. The boat handles really well and is also very smooth and very quiet. On here you've got the active trim, so the boat will trim itself for you and find the best running angle and best performance and economy on there. So again, that works really well. And you can change the profiles depending on how aggressive or not aggressive you want it to be. You've got the dimming profile for the lights on there, and then you've got the throttle only, so if you just want to rev the engine up, press that and then you'll see the light flashing on the throttle, and then you can just give it some extra revs if you want to charge the battery up or warm the engine up before you go out. I'll just turn this off. So then as we come down below, you've got the speaker for the Raymarine VHF, and then you've got your safety lanyard switch cut off here. The mouldings and everything on this are really, really nicely done, and it's just such a lovely place to be when you're driving the boat. So as we come back round, again, just want to show you this seating again, and the tricolour decks on here, the synthetic teak decks, again, work really well, very comfortable underfoot, and is the latest generation, so they just work brilliantly. Behind the seating, or the helm seat, this is the upgraded helm seat. I can't remember the name they use for it, but it's much more substantial than normal. You've got 4 decent cup holders, a couple of fishing rod holders, and then you've got some decent storage drawers. So we just got the covers for the electronics in here. Again, really nicely done, nice runners, feels very smooth. Again, attention to detail, you've got the rubber there to hold them in place so they don't rattle around. Nice hardware. And then you've got the storage cupboard here with the Boston Whaler fishing bucket that sits in there nicely. Just to the side combing here, you've got another set of the 7-inch JL Audio M6 speakers on both sides, and then round at the back here, more drinks holders, more fishing rod holders. You have your transom shower that's in here, that just pulls out, so obviously you can shower yourself off when you've been in the water. You've got the 12-inch sub in there, and then this thing here is the bit that the ski tow eye goes in. So again, it's just got a nice bit on top that closes it off when you're not using it. Nice stippled fiberglass moulding everywhere, non-slip, so when you're walking around you feel quite safe on the boat. Got the petrol filler cap here, and then you've got these very neat fold up seats, so you've got plenty of plenty of seating on board the boat when you've got guests on board. Just pull this out the way a minute. I just wanted to show you this boat also has shore power on it and extra batteries. So we've got the Victron battery charger on here. Here's one of the extra batteries, and you can see the cable's out at the moment because we're connected into the shore power. And then on this side here you have the same setup, lift up seat, and then in here you have your battery switch and all the electronics that go with it, with the extra 2 batteries as well. So the 3 batteries on board, they are the upgraded, I think they're the gel batteries on here, but they're, whichever ones they are, they're upgraded batteries, they're not just standard. And then when we look out back in front of the engine, you can see you've got the hydraulic ram for the steering, and then on the side of the engine you've got a button so you can lift it up from there as well. Behind the seat here on the port side, I did mention it earlier, you've got this rather neat lift up section here, and then you've got a nice stainless steel ladder that just folds out, and you've got easy access back on board the boat when you're using it. So I think that just kind of about covers everything on board here today. Like I say, sensational spec. Just wanted to come around behind the console, as I said I would do earlier, just to give you an idea of what it looks like from the helm position. Everything's laid out perfectly, just as you want it to be. Fabulous boat. So one last walk around for you, just make sure we've not missed anything, which I don't think we have, just to show you around. Very easy to walk around, brilliant with kids, dogs, friends, family, entertaining. We're in Poole, easy to go over to the Isle of Wight if you want to, great for just going out and sunbathing. Fabulous all-round boat. So as always, if you have any interest in this vessel, please do contact myself, Christian Moore, on 07855 441150, and I'll be delighted to talk through it in more detail with you. As mentioned, the boat is available immediately. It's UK, VAT paid, top spec, and is an absolute winner if you're looking for this type of boat. Full details will be available on our website shortly, and as always, if you're enjoying our videos, please do like, share and subscribe, and we look forward to showing you around some more lovely boats very, very soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.